to go back to the things that we have previously discussed. I was actually watching the videos that are on the Open Channels YouTube, and it's very refreshing uh, to always go back to 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 what we are doing. It's kind of also the idea that we have been talking about, that is SANKOFA. So that is something that excites me a lot. Further the discussion in even details that are sometimes forgotten, like because of time issues. I will try to prepare or to have a space where we can maybe not broaden a lot the discussion, but maybe just focus on just one tiny little thing that we can spend a whole hour discussing. So this is something that I think that could be useful this year, since conversations, as I said, has been ongoing. I would like people to prepare themselves by just reflecting and thinking about what is the role they have in terms of the community they are part of while making theater. This is because we have been seeing recurrently in the discussions uh, that theater is community based, and the ritual is community based, and we all play a part in it. So this, which part am I playing, is very important to bring to the discussion. And 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 I think this because in the ritual, let's take for example, um, uh, cultural, like Gaga, which is a dance manifestation, but is also a religious manifestation here in the Dominican Republic. And you have this parade, to say it in a way, and each person in the parade has a role. Uh, and this is a religious manifestation and a theater, cultural based manifestation. So you know your role, you play your part, and this is what makes possible the ritual and also the community. So it's more in that sense that I think that people could prepare themselves. Yes, Dominican popular theater uh, can be, and I think it will be benefited from this discussion on ritual and theater, because like it's been a part of what most people make theater, but we generally don't stop to think about the practice. We just do it because it is part of the practice, but sometimes just stopping, taking a time to think, and then going on again helps you like put things in perspective. And I think that that's the way that it can help us practitioners in the Dominican Republic uh, to understand a bit more of the things that we do. Listening to what Fatima said just before we started this interview, these questions. Uh, she talked about people that had like no thought about theater and ritual. And in the last Open Channels meeting last year, uh, some of them like Vivian Martinez and even Roel Givens, they said some very uh, important things that I think that could be in the core of our discussions, but maybe just focusing on one of these issues. Like, for example, this idea of encounter, this idea of maybe barefoot training, as Fatima just said, as we have been saying, the circle. I still don't know exactly which way we could go, but try to just focus on one of them and then make it possible to include that discussion in our practice. That's something I was kind of trying to articulate, to make these connections. But I think we covered them. Just wanted to point it out as something not to forget